I'm in my Snuggie, drinking my pink Moscato, playing Crash Bandicoot, and can you believe she texts me, talk about she's gonna have to drop it out after we already made a non-refundable deposit? Child, let's get into it, but first things first. Hey y'all, my name is Clutch. I'm your go-to loctician, influencer, and educator that comes in the clutch for all things locksmiths and content, and here's part 3 of my arch nemesis story time. Every chance my arch nemesis got to say we need to go out for lunch, she said it. So one day I tell her I'm available to go out to lunch, and she tell me to pick the spot. So the 2 things that I want y'all to remember that we talked about during this lunch. Number 1, as y'all know, I've been home-based since I started. She asked me if I ever would get a suite, and I told her no, I got bills, and I have more than enough room in my house to do hair, and plus I'm in the military. Why would I get a suite? 2, she's telling me that she might need me to finish an install for her because the client is being a nuisance. Remember when I said every time she contacted me, she was always trying to invite me out to lunch. Now, you know how when a man invites you somewhere, then it's time for that check and they act like they ain't got their card? That's what she did to me, and not only that, she brought her kid with her. And y'all did pay it because I hate being in awkward situations, but I definitely clocked it. Now, fast forward, she calls me one day and she's expressing that she needs to get a suite. She can't work out of her home no more. The way she laid it out was like I wouldn't be paying the full amount for the suite. And then I would sublease under her, so for whatever reason I had to leave for the Navy, I wouldn't be obligated to keep the suite. But here's the thing, girl, you live across the bridge and we live about 30 minutes away from each other. And I told her I don't think it's any harm to look at some suites, and if I actually like something, I might do it. The 2 suites, I didn't bring anybody, we didn't like them. The 3rd suite was in Hampton, and I ended up bringing the business. And y'all, she was mad. Apparently it was against her religion to be around any men. Trust me, if I would have known, I would have respected that, but at the same time, don't bring your husband to the other tours and expect me not to bring somebody, man or woman. Anyway, we ended up doing the tour and we really like the suite. But remember, this suite is on my side, it's not on her side of the water. Ask her, before we pay this deposit, are you sure you're going to be able to commit to this suite? She says yes. Cool, the deposit is $500. She cash asked me $250. The manager says that only one person can sign the deposit form. I sign it. Now y'all, she done got me committed, so I'm excited as hell about planning colors and everything. Excited. Then one night I get a notification on my phone.